Hello, and welcome to this walkthrough of HST Catalyst, part of the HST Price Transparency product family. Catalyst is a web-based cost estimator that prospective patients can use to get a facility, provider, or anesthesia quote for an upcoming surgical procedure. During this walkthrough, we'll explore the patient workflow, the staff workflow, and a few of Catalyst's main features. Note that with Catalyst, you can increase case volume, improve patient satisfaction, and save time. Let's start with the patient workflow. Catalyst will allow you to empower prospective patients to generate their own financial estimates by adding a link directly onto your website to an intuitive web-based cost estimator. Their journey starts with the click of a button. The patient will see a terms message similar to this one, customized to your center or practice needs. Accept and Continue will advance them to the Catalyst cost estimation tool. Here, the prospective patient can enter one or more procedures, their name, date of birth, payer, gender, and policy number. And if they wish to receive a copy of their quote, they can enter their email address or mobile number as a means of delivery. Then clicking View Cost Estimate button will display their quote in detail. Next, let's explore Catalyst's other features. We'll begin with the quotes grid. Here you can see all quotes created in a specified date range. And clicking on a case description allows you to see the details behind the quote in the estimator screen. The patient's insurance, procedures, and benefit information are all displayed here in the estimator, as is a link to the calculation plan, which details how Catalyst has done its math. Now let's go back to the quotes grid. In addition to viewing existing quotes here, it's possible to create a new quote on the fly, which comes in handy if a prospective patient prefers to call in for a quote rather than use the browser-based tool. This time, I'll create a self-pay quote instead of an insured patient quote. Just as the quote we reviewed a moment ago was displaying payers, if there were any, and procedures, similar to the quote we looked at a moment ago, the estimator screen will display the basic information. Since this is a self-pay quote, there's nothing listed in payers and very little detail in this case summary section where we saw benefit details for the other quote. To be able to see what it would look like for the patient, I can just click Patient View and see exactly what the patient will see if and when I send this quote to them. Next, let's check out the Catalyst dashboard, where we can see snapshots of top payers, top plan types, and top requested services. It's also possible to compare quote totals as generated by staff versus prospective patients in the last 7, 30, or 90 days. Thanks for taking the time to get familiar with HST Catalyst.